get no viewers right now, but like, okay, hello, we are streaming. So the goal for today is to 100. I already got stream recording, which kind of doesn't matter. It's not that. Now, the ship is pretty consistent. We're starting from the start position. Actual entry. As soon as I enter, I like that. Which is just that's pretty weird. Like most of the time, that's what happens. Like I don't understand this level. It's kind of weird, you know. That's why I say but I mean, still playable on like some levels. I'm completely fine with any changes as long as the level stays and it doesn't turn into like the hardest thing ever. So from what I understand, it's 2 clicks here and then 2 clicks after. It's like really inconsistent for some reason. Like, what is that? Is that what's supposed to happen? And like, what am I supposed to do in a situation like this? Is she like chatting this? And just as I predicted, no viewers. It's not surprising. I might actually record this. This level's so weird. Like, I just feel okay, so from what I understand, I need to climb in between those portals, like, no matter what. And then my chances of surviving are going to be like 1%. Even though I'm already set up for it. Correctly. Or at least the chat. Like, that's and apparently that's like really hard to do for some reason. Okay, I think it depends on which angle and on what angle I hit the cord, which is an absolutely atrocious timing if it is. Oh my god. Okay, it would be funny if... Okay. See, I'm getting unenjoyable as well. And at the same time, I feel like Justice is like the best extreme like enjoyable the highest enjoyable. So it seems like Blade of Justice like the best extreme, well, according to many people. It's many people's favorite extreme demon game. And the decoration is actually really good. It's not like overhyped like Cataclysm. It's actually really good decoration. Considering it was built in 2.0, it did come out like early 2.0. It was mainly built in 2.0, so I guess it's fair to judge it by digital standards. Like anything that is especially for top extreme. Okay, I'll make it 2 times. That's nice. We didn't get the run, but that's okay. Okay. This one, I can't just let that happen. I can't just die at like the last difficult that like isn't even difficult, like that, like everything has the straight fly, everything with straight fly and the triple spike at the end, that should be free, like that should be most of them should be able to do like eyes closed if you're at this level, and I'm looking for dying there. That's just not good if I'm deciding to if that's the way I'm going, I should not be dying there. If I decide to learn the ending first, I need to learn the ending just even more. You know, is the ending of a super hard level. And answers are so difficult, I will make it to answer more time. I will make it to answer 10 times. I will make it to answer 10 times more than actually pass. That's 10% pass rate. I swear I will like my completion just going to be one of those lucky. It's just going to be pure luck. I swear. Dude, don't expect me to learn this answer. No, bro, that's just too difficult, bro. I think I should do a poll after I beat this mode for some Blade of Justice. People will just Blade of Justice. I mean, with the Blade of Justice. No, but it has a bunch of tools. don't like duels, okay? I think they're fine, but it's like... Actually, I should go for Quest for Perfection right now. Like a side quest, beat the first insane It's harder than Cataclysm, though. Actually, I think that the Quest for Perfection should get I think this is quite harder than Cataclysm, and it has a really chokeable ending. Also, for some odd reason, I do not understand like every single Cataclysm remake, especially after Bloodbath remakes or Apocalyptic Trilogy remakes. I understand Apocalyptic Trilogy is a super buffed version, and it uses old Cataclysm, so that's understandable why it has old Cataclysm shit. But like nowadays, and especially the question was for perfection, because the entire level is new Cataclysm except for the ship. It's like people hate the new ship for some reason, even though old ship is so bad that even Shiro says he hates it. He doesn't just dislike it, he hates his own creation. And yet you choose it because I don't know, it's more iconic, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. You cannot just leave the ship as the old unplayable piece of garbage that it is, and then replace the wave But like, it doesn't matter, because most of the people just like replace. I mean, that's basically proof of my... that's basically pretty tough when I was learning it, but that kind of helped. And now it's like the easiest part ever to me. It's just like, I don't know, it just is. It's just like, it just is easy for some reason. I just do not understand. It just is for some reason. I have no clue. least alright, bro. Like, actually, I think I'll go from here. Actually, let me try. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do before there. Oh, that's a tough click. That's a tough click. I need to figure it out. So. But I mean, it is not based after all. Because, like, to this day, I hate Ron for adding orb bosses. It's just like the orb size does not represent the orb's hitbox at all. The hitbox is not only miles bigger than the orb itself. Oh, and how am I supposed to get past that? That's an interesting click, to say the least. Well, like, what am I even supposed to do there? Do you see that? That's definitely an interesting click. I would definitely want an explanation on what the hell. Oh. Oh my god. Are you serious there? Oh. And also, you're not about to tell me I was starting in the wrong gravity all the time. Like, are you? I'll do this. I don't understand what's the blue portal there for if I enter already in the correct gravity. Just like, what's the point of even adding it there? What's the point of your existence, blue portal? Tell us. How did someone in 2015 think this was a good idea to build something like this? Like, who put this click into the level? Who approved this? How did Riot approve this? Oh my god. Was it Gargon who built this one? I mean, it seems to be a part of Gargon's part, but the fact that it took me less time to do a full run from here to 99% in basically less time than it is taking me to beat this atrocity of a part is outrageous. And like, how am I even dying there? Show me the hitboxes of this. Also, that's what the portal is for. So you're not actually supposed to click that orb. That orb actually kills you. Oh. Like, why would you even create a part with this many fakes? Imagine learning this without like seeing a video or having show hitboxes or having speed hack. How would you know? Like, how would you know there are blocks in the bushes and the bottom? How would you know that you're not supposed to click the last orb? Because half of the time the last orb just works. Like, there is no indication for the fact that you're not supposed to click the last orb. And it doesn't even work half of the time. You can just click the last orb and you won't even die. It's like optional, but you're gambling every time. You actually can't. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Let me try playing with my keyboard for a bit. Chat is switching to keyboard. That was actually a good one compared to the other ones with problems. It's just that I actually need to focus. It's just that, and now that I've kind of figured out this monstrosity, I need to focus on the parts that have the triggers. Yeah, like the exact same with the bottom, like why sent over there. Why is there a random cube portal? Is the random cube portal the reason I died there? Because that is just stupid. Like, you add a random cube portal that doesn't do literally anything, and all it does is add a random bug that half the time sends the person into the ceiling. Considering that this is the absolute ending of a level, a really hard level, and like you know what part you're building. It's not like you don't know. You thought your part will be the first one or something like that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be hilarious if Bloodbath started with any other part than the part it actually starts with. Because like that part is not only built literally like a beginning part, like it's the perfect beginning to a level. Like any other part in any other level, like it just starts so it can be just stitched together with a similar part and like you won't even notice. But with Bloodbath, the way it starts on the ground and then the entire level, you're like not on the ground, you're somewhere at least remotely in the air. Like, it just shows that that's the beginning. You can't just continue the level. Like, you just know that that's the beginning. You cannot just build a part that ends in the same way. Like, that's the reason. Like, that's the reason to connect Cataclysm. Like, that's the reason Apocalyptic Trilogy has the entire thing in between Cataclysm and Bloodbath, where it kind of starts with straight front, just to fit in more. And that's the reason it has the coin, just to fit in with the actual Bloodbath beginning. And like, it's not even the actual beginning with the coin, it's like completely different. I don't even know, can you actually go the normal route in Apocalyptic Trilogy, or are you like forced to go through the coin route? Because like the beginning of Bloodbath is so well made. The level can't possibly start with any other part except for that. four spines, but like a bit like pushed outwards, just like four spines and then buffed instead of five spines. That would be a such more enjoyable click. Like just make this half a spike easier, and this will become an enjoyable level. But when you put this at the end of the level, I mean, I'm not even talking about this. Like, Edzer, I have no clue how he even thought that was a good idea to build that entire part. Like, when he was asked if he was, like, this is what happened, okay, he was asked if he wants to build a part, he was, like, invited, and the only words he heard was Bloodbath, red, hard. That's all he heard. And then he was just given the level, and he was like, oh, red and hard, okay. And then he built that. Like, one click was literally so impossible. This click. The reason you need to go down there is because it was so impossible. Like, look at this. I'm pretty sure this is just completely an impossible click. I don't even think this is possible. I just think it's so impossible that they need to nerf it. I don't even think this was ever possible. Like, look at that big orb. And such a quick timing too. You cannot tell me someone looked at this and thought this was fine. You cannot tell me. They came up with this. They built it. Then they looked at it and still said, okay, we go with this. We'll leave this in the level. Like the audacity you need to put something like this in the level. Like, has Pro even playtested his own part? And I mean, like, if the level is supposed to be hard, you can just make the part a bit easier, so you can at least playtest it, so you know it's possible, and then say like, hey, you might need to buff this and rebalance it. Like, you just pulled out the most atrocious gameplay possible, the absolutely hardest part in the level, and you just went with it. And it also looks extremely ugly. Like, how did Riot even just let this happen? Like, bro, I refuse to believe that Riot actually approved this to be a part of the level. Like, if something like this was built for my level, I would have just said, bro, you're just such a terrible person for building this, bro. Like, how can you even think this is humanly possible? And it wasn't humanly possible, it was completely impossible. That one click made it completely humanly impossible. That's why the clip was removed. Like, oh my god. gonna say it's better than Cataclysm because it's balanced. I'm saying Cataclysm is better than this because the choke point, because it's basically Cataclysm but harder, and because it's harder, it's much harder to actually rank cards, and because of how much it depends on people's best game modes, or just how well they get the click pattern or the timings. It's so hard to like discuss which parts are the hardest. It also depends on your refresh rate. Like I think Crack's artists are ironically the easiest in the entire level. Michigan is also like not that hard. Like I can beat that. I'm actually pretty sure I beat Michigan's hard once. Same with Crack's part, and I still can't beat this. And nobody calls this the hardest part. Like not a single human being. Also, people commonly say that answer is one of the hardest parts, but never the hardest part. And they always say that Crack and Michigan are harder, even though they're not. Michigan is not harder than Edzer. And neither is Crack. I just want this to be over. Oh my god. Just like, bro. Okay, here's the deal. You let me beat this, and I just go. I don't know, like, get a life. I don't know. I will touch grass if I beat this right now, okay? Guys, if I beat this right now, okay, if I beat it within the 10 attempts from here, I will force myself to touch grass tomorrow. So that needs to be by attempt, not by attempt, but like including attempt 85. There goes half of them. Okay. Last attempt I can make me touch grass. That doesn't count. I didn't beat it. So I'm not touching grass. I'm not touching grass.
Sure.
Oh my god, Squishy's streaming right now. Okay. Let's see if people join. I will watch Squishy Man after I finish this. I will do some runs off stream in the first half because so far the first half isn't like as important. Like it is important, but like for now I don't have enough overall progress to actually start going from zero and try getting new bests. Like in playing a little bit, okay, runs from zero are just like out of the question right now. I don't have enough overall progress to do it. Like my progress overall isn't good enough for me to get runs. From zero. I need to at least practice the first half and then maybe I'll get new bests. Like playing from zero and getting new bests are out of the question until until runs from 0 out of the question until practice the first half. And as I already said, no practice in the first half until this run is done. And it seems like that moment will never come again. The amount of runs I get to the ship is just not enough for me to get past the ship. The amount of attempts I get for the ship is not enough to beat the ship. I can beat the ship if I get 10 attempts. 10 attempts in a row. But I don't get that. I get like 3 attempts max. And that's like a rarity. Like, what is that? Is there like a slope there that just sends me flying? What's the reason that happens? I was fully ready for the slope to send me flying, and that is the attempt I actually get to try. Okay, so the only good thing I found is that my start position for that UFO was placed perfectly, and I've learned the UFO. Not perfectly, but I did. Like, still, what is that? That is how I want it. That is what I want to happen. And now this. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, when I see that I entered that yellow portal and I'm not lined up to do the clicks, I stopped trying. Like, I didn't even. I hate that saw blade so much. I've died to it like 3 times already. Oh my god, bro, finally! Okay, I died there again. I did die to the last click again in the exact same spot. That is hilarious. But, I mean, come on. I can just count that as a 100 run. Any run to the last click is a 100% run, okay? Like 80 to 100. Let's go, finally. To 100 on the beat. Done. Okay. Now I finally get to play from the beginning. Okay, so this straightforward isn't any kind of problem, like, at all. But this ball is. And I'm really worried about that. Actually, okay, let's do this. I want to get to Michigan from the ball to Michigan. That's the least I want. And okay, so we just did what, 17 to Michigan? Actually 17 to 27, that's 10%. Okay, so now I need to practice this part for a bit, and then I need to try connecting the runs. I need to try connecting this with the run from 17. Okay, so I need to make sure to like this. Then I also want to make sure to not mess up that. Like after this click, past this click to the yellow portal, it's basically free. Past that click, of course. Like past the 11%, past 11% is free. To the yellow portal, that's free. So that's 11 to around 13, I guess. Okay, so that was nice, but I want to get a run from here to Michigan and get this entire part. So 9 to 17% of the ship. I want to get this part in. I want to get this part at least 3 times, and I want to get from 9 to Michigan. Then I want to try. That seems easier, but it's kind of weird how you're supposed to time that. Like that is pretty weird. Like this is weird, but it does seem easier past that. Like after. So like I don't know. Like that click seems pretty easier than if I don't do this. This click seems harder, but again, this click seems pretty inconvenient. consistency at this part, where I can get a million best from 0. When I get to this part, I just want to make sure that I get past 40% every single time I get here. Every single time I get here. 14% chance